Let's get it. This team looks quite bad that we're playing against. We'll go blue. Drop a link in the chat. No face cam tonight because I feel like a ghoul. Let's go. Start 1-0 in conference. That would be huge. And we're underway from Delaware. As Avery's going to go with the return. Out to the 18. This might be some looser commentary tonight. Just pretty tired. A lot of stuff going on, so maybe won't try as hard as I usually do to commentate, but we'll give it a shot here. Mason Kelsey, first snap of the game, hands off to Saeed St. Fleur, and that'll pick up the first down. Some questions about St. Fleur this week, given the emergence of Greg Spiller in the last two games, looking really good. But St. Fleur trying to keep his running back job today. So he'll pick up 4 on that one. 2nd and 6. No throw yet from Kelsey. An amazing week. Conference USA Player of the Week last week. As he's dropping back and looking. Has room. No one really getting open for him. Did he pick up any ground here? A fumble. Shea Taylor, the linebacker, making the stop here. He'll lose a yard. Wow, Shea Taylor. 3rd and 7, Kelsey dropping back, looking across the field, throws across his body, crazy pass, and that'll be incomplete. 4th and 7, and Delaware is going to go 3 and out after an extremely explosive week on offense. Not much going, and not a great punt from Glass. Duke Clark, the impact running back for Louisiana Tech's the guy we're going to have to watch out for today. First and 10, Bulldogs. Taylor has two, or not Taylor, I don't know his name. Whoa, big tackle. Who's this quarterback? Guess we're not going to find out right now. Number 8. Lots of changes before the play. He drops back, looks across the field to his check down, only picks up 1 yard, and it'll be 3rd down already. An exchanging of 3 and outs would be nice for Delaware, but a big screen by the back. He was the guy they had to keep their eyes on and could not. And this hurry-up offense can be frustrating to stop in this game, especially when they're changing plays like crazy at the line. We'll switch up something here. And a nice pass breakup right there. Well done. This is bugging me. I'm going to figure this out right now if they're just going to keep running the hurry up. Dan Mahan and Blake Baker are our quarterbacks today. Dan Mahan, true freshman. Maybe not a true freshman. A freshman, though. Will be Tech's quarterback today. Mahan, Dan Mahan. Okay, Mahan drops back. First play, he's looking. And picks apart the zone there. Zion Tracy, nice to see him back. Makes the tackle on that play. Now 1st and 10 from the 34. Mahan drops back on the screen pass. Doesn't get anything to Jay Simon. That'll be his 2nd catch on the day. 2nd and 8 now. Mahan's going to hand off to Clark. Thought we'd see that earlier. Very, very shifty back. Made lots of room there. Turned what should maybe be a 1-yard gain into 5. So it'll be 3rd and 1 now. As Mahan hands off to Clark and he gets stopped. Loses 4 on the play. as Trace Scott makes the tackle, and that'll be a field goal coming on for Louisiana Tech. And that one is up, straight as an arrow through the middle, no problem. It'll be 3-0 Bulldogs after the Blue Hens 3 and out. Next return underway, and Kinder will call for a fair catch in the end zone. 1st and 10, still see St. Fleur in the game on the second drive. Kelsey. Hands off to St. Fleur. He's got some yards. Nice play there by Saeed St. Fleur. He's got 3 rushes today, an average of 9. And here comes Greg Spiller into the game, the other back. As Spiller, it was a read option, a bad read, but Spiller still picks up yards on that one. It'll be 2nd and 8 now. As Kelsey drops back on the blitz, and Jake Burdell loves being open, facing the pressure there. It'll be 1st and 10 now from about midfield, already a better drive. As Kelsey, looking across the field, he's going to throw it to Jake Burdell and pick it up there. Shea Taylor, another tackle. I'm going to point that guy out every time I notice him. 1st and 10 now. Kelsey receives. He's rolling. He's got room. This looks like a classic Kelsey keeper, and he's going to get to the 25-yard line with a 1st down. This running game has become much better so far for Delaware this year. As they hand off to Spiller, not much there. Maybe they just ride with the hot hand and get Saeed St. Fleur back in the game as soon as possible. But at 2nd and 11, Spiller will stay in. It'll be a screen to Spiller as he goes up the field a bit to the 20-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 4 now. And on 3rd down, we now see St. Fleur back in the game. As Kelsey drops back, looks for St. Fleur on the sideline and gets him, but it'll be short. And now on 4th and inches, the offense comes back out, but Louisiana Tech opts for a timeout. Now we have a chance to tie the game, but that's just never been the player I really am. So we're going to give this a look here. 4th and inches. Kelsey drops back. He's looking. Maybe at a man, but has the space himself. Down the sideline. Touchdown, Blue Hens. Mason Kelsey with the run. Really, really nice play by the quarterback, and the Blue Hens take the lead. And we kick back off to Louisiana Tech. And they're going to return this one. And get blown back. Had some room there, but got stopped. Hopefully this is the formation we like, because I don't think we're getting out of it anytime soon. With this hurry-up they like to run. Will not be much there. Guess we can switch to nickel. Fake to Clark. Mahan's looking. He's going to take off and take a hit there. But spun off it, luckily, for Mahan. He holds on to the ball, and it'll be a 1st down. Mahan's going to throw a screen pass, and that's going to get immediately blown up by Kingsley Royal. Really nice tackle by the safety there. He's been a lot more involved this year. Had a lot of negative plays last year, specifically on special teams. This time it's going to be a handoff to Clark, and he's going to get nothing there. Gavin Moole barely had to make the tackle. He kind of fell back on the offensive lineman. And then 3rd and 8 now. Mahan drops back. He's looking for a man, and that's incomplete as he was getting hit. Either way, it's going to be 4th down for the Bulldogs, so the Blue Hens are going to get the ball right back here. Really nice possession by that defense. Mix it up pretty well. As Zion Tracy's back returning punts, and he's going to get a chance here. There goes Zion Tracy down the sideline to the 40, 30, spins out the punter, but gets out to the 32-yard line. Just can't get tackled by that punter, right? You can juke back into the defensive player. 1st and 10, Mason Kelsey's going to drop back. He's looking. He's dropping way back, and he's just going to throw this one away. Nothing was going to happen there. That was a disaster from the beginning. It'll be 2nd and 10 now. Kelsey drops. Rolls to the left, as he always likes to do, but this time finds Jake Burdell as the corner essentially has to hop on his back to get him down. That'll be 3rd and 1 from the 23. Kelsey's checking the play. I mean, come on, man. Oh, shit. That was the look I wanted, man. That's just a free touchdown. Oh, crap. I ran out of time. Delaware offense pretty much dominated that quarter. But only a 4-point game. Interesting play here. Kelsey dropping back, throws the corner route, and it's broken up at the last second. It'll be 4th and 1. And you know what Coach Shiesty likes to do. He likes to go for it. 4th and 1. Saeed St. Fleur. Awesome pancake by the left tackle, which gets the running back the first down. Whew. Love this run game so far today. Kelsey now. 1st and 10. They opt not to run, but still gets it to the running back, Saeed St. Fleur. And he'll get the first at the 4-yard line. Maybe with an improved run game, this red zone offense can be more efficient. Some struggles early in the year. Kelsey, gonna keep. Can't quite get in. Only picks up 3 there on the read option. Delaware gonna remain a little spread out on 2nd and goal. Not gonna try and overpower La Tech, but will lose a yard on 3rd and goal. And I think the goal line formation's coming out now on a 3rd and 2. Interesting decision here to do this at this point in the game. But 3rd and goal. Hand off to Obi. Has 2 carries on the year. One of them's a touchdown. TJ Obi, the goal line back, piles it in on 3rd down. It said, we're just going to out-physical you on that drive there by the Blue Hens. It's going to be 14-3 now. But remember, last year, this game was in hand for the Blue Hens as well, and they completely lost it. So where things started to go downhill for the boys. So this would be a really, really important game to redeem them to start Conference USA season, as Clark gets the handoff and will pick up 6 on the play. He's played like their best player so far today. As Mahan waits, he's going to get the snap. He's going to dump off to Clark. And Washington. Clark tried to juke him out. He was not fooled. And it's 3rd and 3 now. It's going to be a draw. Clark. Plenty of room. I don't think Delaware was expecting run one bit there, but that was absolutely a possibility on that 3rd and 3, especially for this Louisiana Tech team. So it'll be 1st and 10 now. As Clark gets the handoff and is going to get tackled from behind by, I believe that was Hamilton, number 44. Singleton, I apologize. Singleton makes the tackle. 2nd and 8 now, and that'll be a stop by Gavin Moole, the reliable linebacker. And it'll be 3rd down now. Maybe less of a chance of a run. We'll see what happens. 3rd and 7. Mahan gets the snap. It's going to be a quick dump off. There's going to be a tackle there, but no! Clark breaks the tackle. It'll be a 1st down. Got out of the defender's hands. It'll be 1st and 10 now. La Tech moving the ball well. That's another tight end that's wearing a 50s number, 59. Yuck. But makes a 7-yard completion nonetheless. As Clark got a little cute here. I think if he didn't really try to do that step move there, I think he was maybe just gone from that hole. Drive continues, though. Hand off to Clark. And he's not going to have it. He'll get nada on that one. 2nd and 10 now for the Bulldogs. Mahan drops back. Underneath, finds his tight end. I don't know if that's a tight end. Who is wearing 59 for Louisiana Tech? That's strange, man. Mahan. And Washington, another pass breakup on a pivotal down. But it looks like Louisiana Tech is planning on going for it here. Huge play at this point in the game. It's 4th down. 4th and 5. Mahan gets the snap. Drops back. Is looking. He's going to keep it. 1st down. Oh, ballsy play. I freaked out. I saw a wide open receiver. I couldn't get to him. But I should have just focused on the quarterback. As Mahan drops back, and I lose the receiver again. Oh, get in the lab with the user, man. Uh-oh, touchdown, Louisiana Tech. Jalen Mickens with the touchdown. As Mahan leads a very nice drive there with a lot of complementary pieces. But the offense needs just to keep scoring. If they don't stop us, we win this game. As Kinder is going to return it here. And not going to get much. He'll start at the 23-yard line, but thought it was worth it. It'll be 1st and 10 now. Tight end in the backfield alongside Saeed St. Fleur. He'll take the carry, and he'll only pick up 1. I think that's his first run today that hasn't been particularly effective. As Kelsey's dropping back, throws across the field, misses his man. Oh, he was close. Third and 9 now. Mason Kelsey dropping back. Looking. Fires. Caught by Saeed St. Fleur. What a play. Oh, damn. Nick Chubb's popping off right now. Hey, shout out Nick Chubb. Right, back to the real game. Saeed St. Fleur picks up 1. Second and 9. We're approaching the 2-minute timeout. Nice throw as Jakari Kelly makes the catch from Kelsey. And that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. Deep in Louisiana Tech territory now. St. Fleur. Shifty and breaks tackles. He can do it all. Nice gain for him. They challenged him this week with the Greg Spiller discussions, and St. Fleur said, hey, hold on, man. I'm still the best running back on this team. As Kelsey avoids pressure. Plenty of room to his left. Spin move. 1st down. That'll be a timeout for the Bulldogs. Man, this quarterback is an athlete. What a find. Is Kelsey going to drop? Oh, batted down at the line on 1st and goal. Now from the 6-yard line. Kelsey rolls. Doesn't have a man. Doesn't break a tackle either. That'll be Louisiana Tech's final timeout. So at the very least, this 3rd and goal could burn some clock, but I think Delaware is only thinking touchdown. It's Kelsey. He's rolling. Looking for a man. Does he have him? No, he gets spiked. Spikes the ball in. An offensive lineman got hurt. It'll be 4th and goal from the 6 as Shea Taylor affecting a play yet again. And since that ball was thrown away, there's no clock running. Delaware is going to go for this. As Kelsey, he drops back. Plenty of room. Touchdown, Blue Hens. And it's another one on the ground for Mason Kelsey. He has been elite so far this year on the ground. What a nice complimentary piece to help this offense out. I've been loving that word tonight. It seemed like the whole offense was check the ball down to Jake Burdell before, and this running element has made it so much more dangerous. First and 10. Oh, receiver gets clobbered after picking up 6. Mahan looking. Dumps it off. Had no one accept his check down and couldn't get the first. It'll be 3rd and 2 now. Mahan. It's a 0 blitz. And Mahan goes down. It's a sack and it'll be a timeout for Delaware. Because there's 40 seconds left in the half after a 3 and out by the Bulldogs. Excellent time to dial up some pressure by Coach Shiesty. So here comes Zion Tracy on the return. Had a nice one earlier. Here he comes again. Ooh. Almost crosses midfield, though, with 30 seconds to go. Kelsey's been feeling it so far. He drops back. He's rolling to the right. Looking downfield. Does he have a man? Yes, he does. It's Kinder out of bounds. To the 32-yard line. They're nearing field goal range with 23 seconds and 2 timeouts left. Now Kelsey. He's dropping back. Finds Kinder again. And that'll be the first timeout for the Blue Hens. There's 17 seconds left. Man, the mobility of Mason Kelsey has just made him so effective. Check this out. Kelsey finds Donovan Lewis. Touchdown. Bringing the boom on that one. And this game has been blown wide open by Delaware here to end this quarter. After what happened last year, I wouldn't say it's over. But man, Delaware has started good, especially after a 3 and out to start the game. But since then, it's been perfection from that offense. They've been really good since the UMass game. Hand off to Clark to end the half. Another unnecessary move by Duke Clark. And he'll get stopped there to end the quarter. As the Blue Hens dominate this first half, 28-10. What a good mix. 142 passing yards, 110 rushing yards, not a penalty, 17 first downs. That is textbook offense. And all of it has to do with Mason Kelsey's legs. They got to respect him so it gives more room for the running backs. The receivers have more time to get open. And then, if all else fails, he can take off for the first down himself. I don't know. I think that UMass game might have just been the first game of his career. I don't think Coach Shiesty realized that this dude is a lot more dynamic than Zach Marker and Blake Brown. As we kick off the second half here, the defense also kind of been a story today. After giving up a bunch last week, as we give to Duke Clark here, and they get gashed immediately. After giving up a bunch last week, they seem to settle in a little bit in that first half, but really nice play for Duke Clark to start the second half, so we'll see. Another handoff to him, and he'll get taken down by Zion Tracy. a dynamic athlete in the return game and in the secondary. Moved him over to free safety to really complement KT Say, and I think he's been pretty good. Speaking of Say, he makes the tackle on Duke Clark, and he's really slow to get up. Looked like he was grabbing for his ribs there. So hopefully he's okay. A new running back checks in for the first time today for Louisiana Tech as it's 3rd and 7 as they're going to drop back. And he hooks up with his tight end again, number 59. That guy's been a pain today. So now deep into Delaware territory, at least at the 40-yard line. Handoff. Nope, it's a fake. Mahan's looking down the sideline. And it's, oh, incomplete. Hold on, wait. Is that an interception? He jumps. Where does that foot come down? Oh, that's too close to not challenge. We're going to do it. I think it's a pick. There might have been some white on his foot, but that was too good not to try. And the play stands, unfortunately. Probably shouldn't have challenged it, but I wanted to reward a good defensive play. 2nd and 10. There'll be play action, but down goes Mahan. Chris Colo just goes straight for him. Didn't have time for the play action to set up. Now 3rd and 15. He's dropping back. He's looking. Someone get open. He's running. And that might be field goal range. Looks like they're going to try one. Nice play. Scrambling there. No one was open downfield, so he took off. And that kick is up. And it's no good. It was too long. So a stand for the Louisiana Tech defense. Or the Delaware defense. Hey, give me this. Give me this audible. God damn it. Fucking listen, guys. Decide just to not pay attention, then fucking false start. So 1st and 15 now for St. Fleur. He'll pick up 4. Much better day for him. On 2nd and 11, Kelsey rolls to the left and finds Jakari Kelly. Now it'll be 3rd and 7. Kelsey dropping. Finds Donovan Lewis. Oh, they'll say he's short. But Delaware is nothing if not stubborn. And they go for it. 4th and inches. Kelsey. And sneaks for the first down. First and 10 handoff. St. Fleur won't get anything there. Second and 11 now. Here's the give to Said St. Fleur. He'll pick up 3. Now 3rd and 8. Here we go. Really big play for Louisiana Tech to get off the field. Kelsey fires as he's getting hit. Hits Kinder, but it'll be short. I don't know if Coach Lewis ever goes for it or doesn't go for it when it's 4th and short. Past midfield. He'll drop back. He's looking for a receiver. And incomplete. The gamble finally did not pay off, and Louisiana Tech will get the ball back. So 2 scoreless drives to start this second half. As Dan Mahan's going to get the ball back. Play action. He's looking. Oh, almost picked off by Colo. But the ball was errant. 2nd and 10. There's going to be pressure as Moole deals with the running back. As Dan Clark is back in the game. He'll be tackled after only 1. Now they tried to catch Delaware off guard while making an adjustment on defense, but I don't know. I don't know about running it there on 3rd and 9. They're going to punt it back. As Sweat kicks that one straight up in the air. Zion Tracy has to call for a fair catch, but not a great punt. I don't think he minds doing that there. 1st and 10 from the 24. Saeed St. Fleur running into contact and still picking up a 1st down. 1st and 10 now. Kelsey drops back, throws to Lewis on a screen, and he'll muscle forward for 3 yards on what should have been no gain. Now 2nd and 7. Kelsey dropping back, and St. Fleur going to drop that one. Maybe his usage has been a bit too high so far in this game, although he's been the hot hand. So it'll be 3rd and 7 now, as Kelsey going to fire over the middle and try to sneak it into a very tight window. And I think this is a rare punt situation for the Blue Hens, as Glass receives it and does not kick it far at all. It'll be at the 32-yard line. So back-to-back bad punts being an influence in this game so far, but no scoring in the 3rd quarter. As Dan Clark going to have a nice gain there, and he's going to get to the 45 on the Blue Hen beak. First and 10. Fake to Dan Clark, and he's going to go down. Mahan gets sacked. It's Cox. Kashawn Cox, really nice play there. Her linebackers have been very active today. It's play action. Mahan. Oh, Zion Tracy overshot his receiver. Oh, and that tight end has been so effective today. It's a direct snap. And Duke Clark's going to pick up some yards there. Much better 2nd or 3rd quarter for him. He has 50 yards in this quarter alone. As Mahan going to hand off to him again. He has a big gap. And Zion Tracy makes the tackle, but not after a big gain. And the Bulldogs are approaching the red zone. Are the Blue Hens seeing ghosts? Clark, what a juke! And that'll put him over 100 on the day. A 31-yard first half and a 69-yard 3rd quarter for Duke Clark. He's starting to take over this game a bit. Thankfully, the run being effective is beneficial for Delaware's lead, if that's all that Louisiana Tech can seem to do. It's a 3-score game. Running the ball, they might be running out of time for. But they throw the ball on this one, and it'll be a 1st and goal from the 4. I think that was Sam DePola with the catch. On 1st and goal. Do they hand to Clark? They do! He has room but doesn't get in. Another great tackle by this defense. They have done a really good job of that today. As that clock moves, every time it does, Delaware's closer to a win. Moole. Oh, broke it up. Good defense. It's 3rd and goal. What do you got for us, Mahan? Hands off to Clark. Does he get in? Oh! Oh, broke 2 tackles and scores. Touchdown Bulldogs. Duke Clark, his first touchdown of the day. He's been very, very good in this second half. As the kick is up. And it's now a 2-point game. I guess or 2-score game. I guess it already was. A long drive for Delaware could be beneficial. They had the offensive explosion last week, but maybe just securing a win is all they need this week. As Greg Spiller comes in for this drive, the last time we saw Said St. Fleur was on a dropped screen catch, as Spiller only picks up 1 yard on his carry. But Delaware slowing it down. They know they have a big lead here. They're going to take a while to snap the ball. As they find Spiller again. Nice play design there. That'll be a first down. As they let the clock go a little more. 1st and 10. Kelsey. Is he going to pick? Oh, what the fuck? Had yards and then pitched it back to the line of scrimmage. What an insanely dumb play. It's Kelsey. He's going to drop. He has room. He's going to... Oh, shit. Well, that was bad. Cross the line of scrimmage. It was a hold. We didn't even cross the line of scrimmage. We held. Oh, that sucks. Man, I thought that was because we crossed the line of scrimmage. Screen pass to Spiller. He's going to have some room to make a play. And 2nd and 20 quickly turns into 3rd and 5. Delaware will take that. I'm mad, dude, that play got wiped off the board. As Kelsey, he's dropping back. He's looking. Has plenty of open guys, but he's open himself. He'll call his own number, and that'll be a first down. Quieter passing game today, but he's been super effective on the run. So he drops back. They're going to keep it in the air this time. He's going to dump it off to his friend Jake Burdell, the kid, who has been incredibly quiet today, but really that has not come at the detriment of Delaware whatsoever. Usually Burdell is a win con. Today he's just the cherry on top as Kelsey. He needs to throw it away on 2nd and 8. That play was a bit of a disaster. And now it'll be 3rd and 8. He'll drop back. Looks for his friend Jake Burdell, who's going to pick up the first down. And that puts Kelsey over 200 yards today and cleaned up the turnovers, which is very nice to see. As we hand off to Spiller again. And Louisiana Tech's going to have to start calling timeouts. Coach Shiesty usually likes to have, pretty explosive numbers. As Kelsey, what a run! Today he is worried about one thing, winning the football game. And so while the numbers might not be gaudy, this was a dominating performance as the 2nd Louisiana Tech timeout comes. Second and 10. Kelsey has a clean pocket. Going to bail from it anyways. Has room to the goal line. Out at the 1. 93 on the ground today. Spiller still in for this drive. They're going to give to him, and it's going to be a touchdown for the Blue Hens. And that will do it here. No comeback possible, essentially, for La Tech at this point. As the kick is up and good, they've been doubled up. Attempted a return there, nothing happening. They'll start from their own 12-yard line. As this has been an overall excellent performance. I know it's against the CPU, but this is exactly what you want to see from this team. It seems like it's actually learning. As we hit the 2-minute timeout. They're staying aggressive. They're still going for the 4th downs. But they're doing it in a smarter way, it feels like, somehow. So there'll be a dump off there. 2nd and 10 as Louisiana Tech continues to hurry up. Mahan drops back. Looks down the field. And broken up by KT Say. Excellent coverage by the senior safety. It was so huge he decided to come back. He could probably play at a lot of Power 4 schools. As 3rd and 2, Duke Clark gets the handoff and won't get it. It's a stand, but they have one more play to defend. They can get this. This will be the end of the game. As Mahan, down the field. Does he have a man? No! Broken up. And that will do it. As soon as I say something, they don't take a knee here. As Kelsey fires, finds Kinder. I guess they decide now, hey, you embarrassed us last year, we're going to embarrass you this year. I know it pained Coach Shiesty to play conservative in this second half, so I think he wants to have some fun at the end here. As they're going to score one more time. Touchdown, Greg Spiller. And this one was a rout. That one had to have been satisfying. 42-17. Not 42-7. That would have been impressive. This win's going to bring Delaware to 2-2 on the season, but most importantly, 1-0 in Conference USA, where they're hoping to get to the conference championship this year. They played the 2 best teams in the conference last year, and they'll have to play the 2 best teams again. If they can win one of those games, that could be as much as they need to get to the conference championship game. Of course, talking about Jacksonville State and Middle Tennessee State. As Mahan has to throw it away as he was getting sacked. 3rd and 8 from the 18. With 18 seconds left, it'll be from the 23. As Mahan drops back, he's looking. Sits there all day long. No one's open. Gavin Moole finally decides to bring pressure, and Duke Clark gets open. What a strange play that lasted a really long time, and it eventually ended the game. So that'll be your win. Blue Hens take it 42-17 here as Mason Kelsey, player of the game again. 234 passing yards and 3 touchdowns. But that's not the whole story. He almost had 100 on the ground as well. Just so poised, so comfortable today. And Delaware did everything they had to do to get a win. So that's it from me. From Delaware. We'll see you in the next game.